Hi, and welcome back. I have my updated inventory numbers for you. I do my inventory 2 times a year, usually in January and then again in about June or July. And yeah, I'm gonna do a show and tell type of version, so you're not gonna see my face for too much longer. I'm gonna go through my numbers, tell you what I had last inventory, so in January, and what numbers I am at right now. They go up and down. Some of them have stayed the same. I'm not super concerned about like a number that I want to get to. Not really. I used to do it where I would say how many I had and then how many I would like to get down to. But right now I just I'm fine with how much stuff I have, and I do purchase things, you know, like when there's something that I want. So I'm not trying to completely go down to a minimalist collection. I don't have a ton of stuff. I actually have less than what I thought I did. And I have less than big YouTubers, of course. But my makeup is my only hobby. It's the only thing that I really truly enjoy spending my money on. And I'm happy with what I have, if that makes sense. All right, without further ado, I'm going to change my camera around a little bit and I'm going to show you what I have. So here is my June 2017 makeup inventory. All right, here we go. I have 6 jumbo eye pencils, NARS, 2 Bobbi Browns. I lied, 3 Bobbi Browns. This one's actually a retouching face pencil, but kind of use it as a pencil, as a chubby eye pencil. 1 L'Oreal one, and then this is the Laura Mercier one that I've been working on all year. So right now I have 6 jumbo eye pencils, and I used to have 4 in January, so I'm up 2. For liquid liners, I have 7, and that is the same amount as I had in January. I have 3 gel liners. That is up 1 from January. The Ciai from MAC, Dip Down from MAC, and Black Mauve Shimmer Ink from Bobbi Brown. So just those 3. Eyeliner pencils, I have 19. That is down 7 from January whenever I had 26. So I have used a lot up, and I think I decluttered 1, maybe 2. As you can see, I don't need to be buying eyeliners at all. I really enjoy colored eyeliners though. As you can tell, I only have 2 blacks, and the rest of these are all colored. A few browns. I love my eyeliners. I have 4 cream eyeshadows, Rubenesque, Painterly, which I'm almost done with. I'll show you really quick. I actually have a backup of this that I'm waiting to dig into once this one is done. Genuine Orange, and my newest is the Chanel pot in the shade New Moon. Let's see if I can get it to shimmer. For single eyeshadows, I keep them, most of them are depotted. This is a mixture of my MAC and some Makeup Geek. Makeup Forever, some singles I had depotted, like an Inglot, a Shiseido, a Bobbi Brown shimmer. This is my only Too Faced shadow from that one summer palette. I like this shade from Wet n Wild. That's a Lancome, and then this is a little Makeup Forever. I love these eyeshadows, they're amazing. Anyways, single eyeshadows, I have 77, and that is up, I think 8 from last inventory. These right here are ColourPop shadows, and you will see that I depotted my Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca palette. The big bulkiness of the packaging was really irritating to me. It was just too big for me to really enjoy using, so I depotted it. A few of my shadows got messed up from that, but not too bad. So that was actually really easy to depot, but these are not included in my single shadow numbers. That's actually a palette. Some more MAC. These are my NARS singles. A Wet n Wild and a L'Oreal one. And some more MAC singles that I have not depotted because most of these are the Dazzle shadows. And I'm kind of nervous to depot those. So like I said earlier, I have 77 single eyeshadows. Okay. You already saw that I depotted the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca palette. So onto my palettes. I have 11 eyeshadow palettes, which is the same amount that I had in January. I don't know if I decluttered some. I don't know what I did. This is my newest one, the Marvelous Mauves by Dose of Colors, and this is a beautiful palette. I did wind up ordering the brown one, so that is on its way. I really enjoy this formulation. This is a good palette. Here's my Pan That palette for this year. This little quint I'm counting as one, even though I haven't touched it. It was a gift with purchase. Self-made, Modern Renaissance. This California Dreamin' by Lorac is a beautiful palette as well. And this is the Artist Shadows 2, I believe, from Makeup Forever. I love this one. This is a gorgeous palette as well. Yeah, so I have 11 eyeshadow palettes. For bronzers, I only have 2, and that is the same number that I had in January. I got my Bobbi Brown Medium 2 bronzing powder. This is my favorite. And my only other bronzer is this one in the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. As for highlighters, I have 23. That is up 12 in January. I only had 11. I have bought some highlighters. This is Pearl and Champagne Pop. My friend Kristen from Beauty by Beautiful Disaster had sent me the Jaclyn Hill palette. I wound up depotting it because the packaging was driving me insane. I love these two though. They're pretty. 2 from Jouer. Excuse me, I have 3. This is Ice Skinny Dip and Rose Gold from Jouer. These are nice highlighters. If you were curious about them, I really enjoy them. I have 2 Beccas. Wet n Wild Highlighting Gold Bar. This Smashbox one in the shade Shimmer is my oldest highlight. And then MAC Soft and Gentle. And this Bobbi Brown highlight, or brightening brick, shimmer brick, excuse me, in the shade Sandstone. I wound up counting any highlights that I have in a palette as I like singles. So the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero kit. And then from the Urban Decay kit, I believe I counted this one and this one as highlights, or maybe these 2 as highlights. I can't remember. I have 13 blushes, and that is the same amount as I had earlier this year. My Gwen Stefani palette, that one has a few blushes, but these are the only other ones that I have. I have decluttered a lot since last year, and an honorable mention is my MAC Sculpt. And that is the only contour powder that I own. I love my blushes though. For pressed and loose powder, I only have 3. That is the same as what I had earlier this year. That is this Cover FX one, which I can only use in the summer, but I've hit pan on it. It's kind of dark. This is the MAC Studio Finish. Is that what it is? Yeah, the Studio Fix. This is my setting powder right now. And then the By Terry Hyaluronic Powder, this is what I use to set my eyes. At this rate, I'm going to be using this for the rest of my life. As for lip liner pencils, I have 11. That is the same amount that I had in January. I have 11 lip glosses. That is up 3 from January, whenever I only had 8. And the 3 that I added in are these ColourPop ones and some of these Jouer lip toppers. I don't remember how I got that many. I have 26 lipsticks. This is kind of a hot mess right now, but it kind of fell. What am I saying? Kind of. It did fall whenever I transferred it down here from my vanity. 26. That is up 6 from January, whenever I only had 20. So my bad, but some of these are like deluxe samples. I don't regret it. I love lip products. As for chubby lip pencils, for some reason it says that I have 3, and that is down 6 from 9 in January. I could have sworn I had more, but I guess I don't, so I'm doing pretty good there. I decluttered some of my ColourPop lippy sticks because I just don't love them. Liquid lipsticks, I have 13. That is up 2 from January, whenever I had 11. And yeah, I probably don't need to be buying any more of these. I don't wear them all the time, and you know, you don't ever have to reapply them. But the ones that I do have, I absolutely adore. I have 2 foundations. This CC Plus Correcting Cream. I used to really like this, but whenever I tried it on again, it was really yellow. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Tan Idol, I am in the shade 220 Buff. I love this foundation. I will repurchase it whenever I am done because this is amazing. Emily, thank you for that suggestion. As for face primers, I have a couple of these MAC Prep and Prime samples. I think I have about 5 of them. I have not paid for a full-size primer except for this one, and this was like $6. This one is not my favorite. I'm gonna have to figure out other ways to use it, like vary the way that I use it, I guess. And then this Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I like this one. I think it does a good job at holding my foundation in place, but it makes me really shiny. So because of that, I don't think that I would purchase a full size. I did get this for free somewhere though. Can't remember where. And I have this Lancome La Base Pro. I forgot about this. I don't love this. I'm gonna use it because I got it for free when I made a Lancome purchase, but not my favorite. Some things that I don't actually have as numbers in my inventory that I have never counted, but I know that I have way more than I need of them. Well, I bought those 2. I haven't added them into my numbers yet. But I have a bunch of MAC pigments. A lot of these are deluxe samples that this lovely lady at my MAC store hooked me up with. And then I went on like this spree of buying these MAC pigments. This is the best deal for these, I believe. And I have a whole bunch of them. I love the MAC pigments. I just hardly ever use them, like rarely. And the MAC glitters are some of my favorites. I think I have 3 of these. I have 2 Makeup Geek pigments and some like random glitters. Yeah, the MAC Reflex glitters are the best. And there's some other ones in there. I just keep them in here and hide them in my drawer. I break them out occasionally. They're just not things that I always reach for. Now for my ColourPop shadows, I finally added these into my inventory. I am now at 51, which is down 9 from January. I decluttered some of them that had actually like gone so dry that I could not use them anymore, or colors where I finally was like, yeah, I'm not going to use those. So I have 51 ColourPop shadows. I should pan those next year, shouldn't I? Okay, I have shown this before, but this is my vanity area. This is how I have all my stuff. It works for me. It's really compact and I love my vanity. Those are my babies. And those are my old babies that I used to love. And all of my brushes that I have, I do use like almost every single one of them. But these ones are my go-tos. Wayne Goss, you did amazing. Amazing. So, I mean, it looks a little bit cluttered and my way of storage is not for everybody, but it really just works for me. Yep. Hi. There we go. All right, so I know I'm looking different now than I did in the intro, but that's because it's taken me like a week to film this. I'm a little bit slow, even though whatever. All right, there you have it. That is my makeup inventory. I'm really happy with my numbers. I'm not embarrassed at all by how much makeup I own. I might have too many lipsticks. Probably too many lipsticks. But I'm pretty stoked about everything else. Yeah. Anyways, what is your biggest category number? Or what do you have the most items of? That would be kind of interesting. For me, it was my eyeshadows. I'm a sucker for eyeshadows, especially single shadows. I love them, and I don't regret any of them. No regrets. That's what I keep telling myself anyways. All right, thank you so much for watching my June 2017 inventory. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Anyways. Okay. I forgot what I was saying. So anyways,